What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Mo Vibing. I'm your girl Mo here. I decided to do a reading tonight, and I got into this energy because the energy that came out, I did for the people who watched my last video. Like, the people who watched my last video, I wanted to know what they needed to know. And my last video was about fear and about how certain people would try to provoke fear in you or build fear in you. And so I kind of wanted to see exactly what was going on with that whole situation. And from the looks of things, whatever it is that was bothering you or what was hurting you, Spirit called judgment on it. And I do feel like if it was a work situation that you were trying to manifest, that you were trying to move ahead in, and let's say, like I said the last time, you know, maybe you tried to go for something and somebody probably blocked it. Well, from the looks of things, what you are manifesting is coming in. It's just that you have to have the confidence here to take it, to start it, to leave what was hurting you. Because you have 3 queens here. 3. Now, this can be either read in a love reading, but there's not enough cups on the table for it to be a love reading. The only thing that allow me to say that it's a love reading is the 4 of Wands, and that could just mean stability. So what I'm getting here with the 8 of Pentacles is a work thing. It's something that you was trying to master. It's something that you was trying to manifest. You were doing everything that you needed to do to bring this thing into fruition, but it didn't work. For some reason or another, it was just too much to bear. It was just entirely too much to bear, and it caused a lot of heartache because you showed up not only as the Queen of Cups, fully in your power, using your intuition. You had your heart in it. You were smart enough to do the job with the Queen of Swords, and you've always had the confidence here with the Queen of Wands. The only thing that's not here is, what is it? Got the Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. What is the other one? Crap, why am I having a brain fart? Swords, Wands, Cups. There's one more queen. What is it? Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. So you've always had, you've had it all. Like, the only thing that's, like I said, the only thing that's not here is the Queen of Pentacles. But, you know, you still have stability. There's no pentacles at all on this table other than the 8 of Pentacles, which is why I feel like this is a very broad and general reading of, this is just you trying to master maybe even yourself and learning how to better handle certain situations that transpire in your life because of the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords here. That's mind and heart. So you could be trying to move forward in something that has completely broken you, even though you know that you had the wits to do it with the Queen of Wands. But I just want you to know, Spirit called judgment on it, or even you called judgment on the situation, and you're deciding to leave. You're deciding to walk away from either what was ever keeping you stuck up in your head and making you feel imprisoned by either relationship. You can take it how it fits for you. So it could be whether a relationship or a job, whatever you found that was probably your stability, and you knew that it was no longer working for you. It was causing too much heartache, too much work, too much pain. And in the divine timing, like, hey, guess what? You have the Wheel of Fortune twice here. That Spirit is telling you that it's going to come in. It's just not, you just have to hold your horses. Because right here at the end, you have the Emperor, the Death, and the Lovers. This is some very, very strong, powerful energy. And why I say that is you're pretty much in your power. And I say that you're pretty much in your power because you have the Queen suits here. There's no, the only page you have is this Page of Cups, which is at the bottom of the Light Seers set. And I feel like you are very much in your power, knowing what you want, wanting to go for it, but for some reason, something just had you so caught up. Something had you so caught up and heartbroken, and you was trying and you was doing everything you could to work something out, but for some reason it just wasn't working. And Spirit just wants you to know it's coming in. It's just that you literally had to see for yourself that it was time for you to let it go. Okay, like you were probably still holding on to it, hoping, wishing, praying, you know, that it's going to change. And it will change, but it only will change when you decide that it's time for a change. Okay, sometimes Spirit will just let you. Now we all have free will. Okay, that's something I feel like everybody should know. We have free will. And Spirit gives you, once Spirit places something in your heart, it's up to you to bring that out or act on it. Okay, it's just like sometimes certain situations are only put into place for the time being, and you know, everything has its time in your life, and once it's time to move, it's just time to move. Once you see that whatever it was has run its course, it has done its job, it is time for you to move on. It is just time for you to move forward. And once you do that, like I said, you're already in energy. Like, just because this is an Emperor doesn't mean it can't be Empresses as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but once you decide to walk away from all of this heartache and pain and strife and stress that you've been fighting with, it's been affecting you, everything pretty much. The only thing that I see that it probably didn't affect was your money so much. Like, that's probably all you were getting out of it. How about that? Because that's the only queen that didn't show up. But I feel like this whole thing affected your heart, affected your mind. And with the Queen of Wands, I feel like it affected your will. But your will to go, not the Wheel of Fortune. Just making that clear. But anyway. But now that you have decided that, okay, enough is enough. I'm tired of being, you call judgment on the situation. I'm tired of feeling like I'm caught up in some shit that I don't want to be in anymore. And now the wheel is turning and you're able to heal. You're able to, you know, Spirit pretty much have you in this nest. Like, hey, you know, we got you. You know, we're going to take care of you. You know, but we had to see that you were ready for the next phase in your life, because a lot of times we hold ourselves up because we don't move forward. But Sometimes we wait on spirit to do that. We wait on spirit to tell us to move. When in actuality, sometimes it's your job. That's your job to like, hey spirit, you know what? I'm ready. You know, like, okay, this is enough. Because I'm telling you, I have been there to where you sit here and you be in a situation and you know it's starting to get to a point where everything is just getting heavy. It's just getting heavy. With the Three of Swords and the Ten of Wands, that's very, very heavy energy. But right after this Ten of Wands is the Star card, which is healing again, which is also healing here. This can be laying at the rest, you know, taking a break, taking a pause, because it's time for it, so that you can be in all of your energy, so all of your energy can heal. So you can be all of this, you know. Like I said, don't get so caught up on, you know, the sex. It's more so about the energy. And when you do that, you heal, you know, and you have a rebirth. It closes down so it can up and back up. And this lover situation, it could be a choice or it could be someone else. But honestly, I feel like it's more so the love for you, and you're like, hey, you know what? I have this newfound energy that, you know, I can go into, and I can just leave all of this other stuff in the past, you know, especially with the Page of Cups. You know, I feel like at the end of the day, as long as when you decide that you're ready to move forward, when you decide that you had enough of the same old BS. I'm trying to watch my cursing because my son actually pulled my video the other day. He said, Mom, he said, he's back there coughing. He said, Mom, I watched one of your videos. I was like, yeah. He was like, you curse a lot. I was like, yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I said, just how it comes out sometimes. He was like, can you not curse? I said, you know what? I said, I'll try. And he says, I lie to you not. He should be 10 December, in a few weeks. But he said, don't try, just do. And I was like, okay. All right. And that's kind of how I feel like this reading is telling you. Like, don't try, just do. Just do it. Just cut your losses and know that spirit has you. And that's one thing I feel like a lot of times people are, the reason why people are so afraid to move on certain situations is because their faith isn't strong enough. But not only is their faith not strong enough, they're just caught up so in their head, like they're so stuck up here, so stuck. And this is what that is, you know. But I'm telling you right now, another thing, butterflies could be really significant. I mean, it's a lot here, but I just want you to know that spirit has your back, and you shouldn't worry too much about how certain things are going to play out. You should really try to take your situations day by day. Try to balance your emotions as much as possible, because like I said before, spirit would definitely have your back, okay? As long as you're on the good side of things, as long as you know you've been doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, you don't really have too much to worry about. And I'll say that over and over again, because I feel like people just don't understand that. Like, if you're not out here hurting people, if you're not out here doing stuff to yourself, because you can get karma for doing something to yourself too. I do believe that, because, you know, God put it in you to be, you know, not just good to everybody else, but also good to yourself, you know. And sometimes we get unbalanced. Sometimes we fall off, and we can't really see our way through things. But as long as you pause here, take a break, and understand that spirit has you, or what they normally would say in the Christian church, cast your worries onto the Lord. If you would do that, if you are Christian. If you're not Christian, still give your issues or your problems over to God. Give them to him, and I'm telling you, you'll be all right. You will have what you need. May not be what you want all the time, may not, but you will definitely have what you need. Okay, so that's what I have. And make sure you don't do something too fast. But Emperor came out twice. You got it though. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Love you all. Love yourself. Good night.